Obama's presidency. But at some point, we're going to have to make a real decision whether we believe in this or not. Is this change? Is it enough? Not every progressive is on board with this. And joining me now is Congressman Dennis Kucinich, who voted against the bill in November. Congressman, good to have you with us tonight. And I have great...
And it's good to be with you. And I just want to say that the characterization that I don't care is not correct. I do care. I care that this bill privatizes health care, that it took out the public option, that it doesn't protect states that want to create a single-payer system, and that, in fact, there's no control in premiums. I care a lot about that.
Okay, then why not give the president a victory and vote for it?
Well, this isn't about whether the president has a victory. This is about whether the American people are going to win. If you give the insurance companies $70 billion, why do you have to put the middlemen in there? Why do they have to be in there at all? Why not just create a system where the money goes right to the people without the insurance companies getting a cut? Why do you have to give the insurance companies a cut? Why was the public option taken out? Why can't states have the ability to create their own single-payer system without getting attacked by ERISA?
That's a great point, Congressman. And I've got great respect for you. I saw the president yesterday. It's the most passionate he's been. He admitted that they're going to be getting 30 million more customers. But, they're a big player at the table, and this is all a part of the negotiation. Can't you accept some incremental steps? And the public option's not dead with this letter that's being circulated over on the Senate side. If you guys in the House vote yes on this and come back through reconciliation in the Senate, we might get the public option. But we can't do it if there are people on the left, such as yourself, I got great respect for you, who are saying, no way, can't do it. What about this scenario?
Well, you have to remember, Ed, I started out with a compromise on the public option. I voted for it in committee. And I also passed through committee an amendment that would protect the right of states to have single payer. I have worked to compromise, and I'm not beyond trying to see if there's a way to work out a bill. But what's happened is that every step that you look at to try to improve the bill, the insurance companies keep winning. And every time they win, their stocks go up, and the American people are getting ready to be hosed by this. Mandating the purchase of private insurance, one of the reasons why we have a problem to begin with is people can't afford insurance. That's why you have 47 million people who don't have insurance. So, I haven't been convinced yet that this bill is the solution. And as a matter of fact, I think it's a step in the wrong direction because it's a step towards privatization.
Congressman, you think that eliminating the pre-existing condition and covering 30 million Americans and the tax advantages that are in here for small business as well, you think that's a step backwards because we don't get single payer?
Hold on a minute. We could pass legislation that protects people on pre-existing conditions without having to get into the rest of this bill. I mean, 2 weeks ago, the Congress passed legislation that removed the exemption from antitrust that the industry has enjoyed for a long time. We could do the same thing with pre-existing conditions. It's not, the bill isn't contingent on pre-existing conditions should not be contingent on the passage of the rest of the bill. And as far as small businesses, you want to give some incremental help to small businesses, I'm all for that. But the big bill here, and this is the thing I'm concerned about, Ed, is that we are creating a privatization of our health care system, and we're taking a step in the direction of locking that in with a $70 billion a year subsidy to the insurance companies in the hopes they're going to provide insurance to people. And insurance doesn't mean health care. They make money not providing health care to people. And I think that we have to keep in mind that this private for-profit insurance structure is not the way that you secure health care for people. If you believe health care is a right, we're going in the wrong direction with this bill.
Okay. I respectfully disagree. I think at some point we got to take what we can get. And I think we're at that point right now, because what would be the ramifications, Congressman, for President Obama's administration and for the direction of the country if the Congress fails on this issue? Your thoughts?
There are states all across this country where there's a strong single-payer movement that's percolating, and just like in Canada, where Saskatchewan was the first province and the rest of the country caught on, the United States, I think, eventually is going to find a Medicare for all through action at state level. Pennsylvania is a good example. The California Senate last month passed a bill, again for the third time. They had a governor who vetoed a single-payer
There's other ways, is what you're saying.
There's other ways of doing it. Those who say that the whole roof's going to fall down on health care in America and any hope for initiative initiatives. That's not true. That's just pressure tactics that are being used to pass a bill that's going to benefit the insurance industry. And frankly, I cannot be intimidated by those who are trying to force